off the tip. Here's Ball. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's LeBron. And Durant sends it back. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. From deep three-point range, Ball with the rebound. And here are the Clippers. Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
The ball goes to Utah.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said the defensive key is to deny drives and big finishes at the rim. He added, that's where they're most effective, getting to the cup. If we want to win, we need to shrink the gaps and try to bait them into taking contested jumpers. Kevin, of course, the tiebreaker in this season series is at stake. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Right side, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Substitution for your Clippers, Royce O'Neal.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Shoots the three. Los Angeles with another miss. Durant with it. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And it's Bosh at the elbow. Can't hit from the elbow.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Ball. He can't get that one. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
And here is LeBron. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Good work there as it goes.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Here's Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Los Angeles trails by 3. Stolen by Bosh. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Launches it. Utah gets it back. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Ron right side. And it's sent back by Bosh.
That's just admirable work by Bosh. A big-time rejection.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to James. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bosh with some nice D. Now here's Durant. Iguodala outside. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. KD's got 6. Los Angeles trails by 5. Pass the ball. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. James has got his second basket of the game.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to...
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Back to James. And finished off by LeBron.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot lead.
Now into the lineup for the Jazz, Nikola Vucevic.
Utah's on defense.
2 minutes remaining.
Wide open look here for Aldridge. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Bosh. No one around him.
Chris Bosh.
And again, it's Utah.
That has to be devastating for the D to see Bosh send that shot up as soon as he touches it. Really hard to stop.
And I have Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court shooting down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted.
Taking 2 shots.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback break. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
The idea that LeBron James led his teams to 8 straight finals is just astounding. And he won titles in year 2 of his time with the Heat, Cavs, and Lakers.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. Bosh in the post. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's just a sensational play by Chris Bosh to take the contact and still finish.
Right side Aldridge to the wing right side. Iguodala with the steal. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bosh, that's good. Bosh has got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Boucher. To the inside. And it's sent back by Bosh.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Vucevic got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. No good from LeBron. Stolen by Beverly. And so it's Utah with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have...
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well,
In the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Stolen by Beverly. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Boucher. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Sexton attacking. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Team foul.
Vucevic gets double teamed. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Ball. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good by Aldridge.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
And it's Sexton penetrating.
Sexton
gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Floats one. And stolen by Aldridge. Pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Jazz leading by 7. And it's Sexton penetrating. There's the drive.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Ball with the bucket.
Alonzo with a nice shake right there. As his handles opened up that dribble move.
So it's the Jazz now. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Sexton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Down low, stolen by Bosch. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bosch. Goes up again. Oh, he blocked it with the flex off the backboard.
Patrick Beverly.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Los Angeles, Chris Boucher. Los Angeles calls timeout.
deciding to change it up. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Sexton up top. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Well, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
In the corner, it's Whiteside. LeBron is doubled. And there's the call on Durant.
Kevin Durant.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the wing, James. 8 points for him. Durant with the steal.
That's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Jackson. Los Angeles trails by 8. James outside. To the middle. Stolen by Bosch. Pass to KD. Back to Bosch. This one for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And here is Los Angeles now. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Sexton's shot is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's James. In the corner, it's Whiteside.
Teammates remaining
In transition, here come the Jazz. Durant's running.
Kevin Durant.
Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. KD's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Just finding ways to get inside, get up, and throw another one down. LeBron with an easy 2.
At the top of the key, Durant spins. Shoots it up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Left side, Jackson. He's off from 17 feet.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Sexton. Here's Bosch.
Chris Bosch.
And Chris Bosch with the slam.
They executed that pick and roll to perfection, with Bosch being the recipient of a great pass, leading straight to the hoop.
LeBron left side. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Lonzo Ball. Timeout for the Clippers.
Which status section wants a t-shirt?
Shoots a fader. Yes, that goes in. Aldridge. Has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's been around the block a few years. Aldridge added that J a few seasons ago, has stuck with it, a big part of his staple.
23 seconds left in the second quarter. And Yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Los Angeles making a switch here. Sexton for three. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. In the corner, it's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Both good from the line that time. 5 seconds left here in the second. Here's Sexton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so... And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Jazz leading by 10. Now Kevin Durant. 13 points in the game. Outside Bosch. Misses the three. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Hayes trying to break through. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Iguodala right side. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And now it's an 11-point Utah lead.
Oh, we've seen this so much throughout Andre Iguodala's career. Just a gamer who refuses to let the defense get to him.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Substitution for your Clippers, Chris Boucher.
Los Angeles trails by 9. Right side a screen. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
And you can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
They set the screen. Pass to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
Kevin Durant.
That's good from Durant.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durant.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Ball. James outside. Front past the arc. And Lonzo Ball with the three. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
A fader. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Los Angeles trails by 6. Pass to James. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Right side, no good. And the Jazz with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bledsoe outside. Here is Durant. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Inside. Here's Ball. And that one is off. Good defense by Iguodala. Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Hayes. All sorts of time. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Hayes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Driving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from O'Neal.
For Los Angeles, Royce O'Neal at the line for 2.
O'Neal hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Sexton to the paint. Here's Childs.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
For Utah.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Los Angeles trails by 9. Over to the wing. Pass to LeBron. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Sexton. It's deflected.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks his
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Craig. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now into the lineup for the Jazz.
Los Angeles trails by 7. Pass the ball. Boucher the screen. And it's Ball penetrating.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Now, here's Craig. Sexton for 3. And he makes... No mistake on the slam dunk.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And Ball gets double teamed. Taken away by Hayes. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Tate. Off target with his 3. And here's Los Angeles. They trail by 7. On the wing, Jackson. Pass the ball. Clock at 6. Back to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
They swipe it. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Back to Sexton. Sweet move. And the layup is good. Sexton's got 10 points.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Hayes. Outside for Sexton. And no good in the last second. This time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz leading by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time.
Come on, fans, it's the
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Ball, and it's sent back by Bosch.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Outside, KD. Here's Vucevic. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. James with it, guarded now by Durant. It's LeBron with the drive. And they get it back. Second chance effort. KD with it. Pass to Bosch. Driving to the basket. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Kevin Durant.
Solid on-court awareness from Chris Bosh, and then ferocious to get to the rim and finish with ease.
Here's James. Rebounded by the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, KD. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Yeah, little you can do now to slow him down. Durant's such a phenomenal offensive talent.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to LeBron. Shot from free throw range. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And the Clippers call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Coming into the score for the Jazz.
Los Angeles trails by 9. Pass the ball. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Back to Aldridge. Shoots over Vucevic. He doesn't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. And here's Sexton. Inside. Stolen by Ball. And here comes the break. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Iguodala. Banked in off the glass.
Iguodala is so skilled down low, playing his cards right that time and laying them on the table.
And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 11. Here's Ball. Now O'Neal. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron is doubled. They need this one. Ball, no good.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Durant way outside. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Jazz leading by 9. Pass to Vucevic. Right side Bosch. Over Aldridge. Bosch, that's good. Bosch has got 4 points this quarter.
As soon as Bosch gets the ball inside, he takes it right at the defense. They really have no answer when he's that close to the basket.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side a screen. There's Ball with the 3. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Vucevic down low. Up and in on the layup.
Vucevic.
And the Jazz lead by 11.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
James outside. Crafty move. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Jazz leading by 9. .116 left in the fourth quarter. Sexton's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ball is turned over.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Substitution for your Clippers.
102 left in the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious than when he came into the league.
And here's Bosch bringing it up for the Jazz. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for Los Angeles.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Boucher with the steal. James in the post. Comes up empty down low. Whiteside, good.
Well, aggressiveness from Whiteside. Fearless going up against a strong defense that time.
Outside, Sexton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Utah. They lead by 7. And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing.
I'm so optimistic, you fake, I'm realistic. Life so unrealistic, got my statistics. My aim is autistic. This hate is a sickness, kill every sickness. Play it out like audition. Let this all the streets is vicious.